Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Under the Influence.
It's episode 64.
64.
Moving on up.
Yes, sir.
Keeping it going.
Keeping it going. Do this shit weekly. As always, I'm Big Cass.
Not that guy PM.
No participants this week.
No.
Even though we enjoy talking crazy with our guests. It's always a good time.
Always.
We'll have some more soon. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm alright. About yourself?
Chilling, man. Scary day.
Understood.
My baby got into a car accident. First one. I had to go hit her with the dad. None of this material shit means nothing.
Exactly. That's what I was told.
You okay?
Yeah, that's what I was told.
She was all distraught between being shook up by the accident and worried about me and her mama being mad at her about the car being all fucked up. Girl,
Right.
Fuck that car.
Especially when it's not your fault.
I done had 100 goddamn cars. I think I had totaled out 3 cars by the time I was her age.
Nah, not me. Just one.
I totaled out 3.
Yeah, just one. Because I got hit.
I totaled out 3. 1 was my fault. The other 2 wasn't. Cause my baby will be 18 this in November.
Yeah.
I started driving at 15. Yeah, by 18 I was.
Well, yeah. I see that. Nah, my first one was I think I was 18, and I was coming up post, and the lady was coming, the old Swifty.
Mm-hmm.
She trying to make a left-hand turn out of there, and there was no way possible you gonna do that during rush hour. But ended up gliding into her, and she clipped me, and they totaled the car out. So
I remember one. I was going to work, and was turning into my job. I worked on 96th Street. Turning into my job, and the motherfucker was leaving from my job, and just threw their shit in reverse and like gunned it. I don't know if they was having a bad day. Man, they like on some movie shit, bro. They came 100 as fast as you can go in reverse and just bow, blew my whole front end off.
oh
Yeah.
damn,
Shit punctured the radiator, shit went everywhere. Nigga was, yeah.
oh
It
shit.
was bad. It was bad.
But it's a good thing everybody's all right.
Yeah. She's safe. The rest of the kids that was in the car, the rest of my kids that was in the car, because she had 3 of my other kids with her. They all safe. They told the car to wherever it's gonna go to. Like I told her, that's what insurance is for.
Yes, sir.
That's why we pay for insurance every month.
Yeah, because anything can happen.
Yeah, just in case shit happens, and some shit happens, so we squared away. So
Yeah, same thing with my mom. Like I said, somebody took her catalytic converter.
yeah,
So, you know,
shit crazy.
The insurance gonna cover it. So we got lucky on that.
That shit crazy. Crazy to the motherfucker. Almost as crazy as Dennis Rodman, man. Here he plans on going over to Russia to try and get Brittany Griner back.
I figured you was gonna bring that one up. Yeah.
Yeah, they're strongly urging old Dennis. So the U.S. government is strongly discouraging Dennis Rodman from traveling to Russia to help release Brittany Griner. So nigga, no,
Why not?
cause they gonna keep your ass too, nigga. You lucked up with that Kim Jong Un shit, nigga. Mr. Putin, they fucking with you.
Me and Chip was just talking about that. But in a sense, though, it's kind of a good life for Dennis Rodman.
I mean, hey man, go do your thing, Dennis.
Hey, you know what I mean? He gonna do whatever he gonna do. But like you said,
Yeah. He lucked up with that Kim Jong Un shit, man.
hey, he was over there making burritos.
Yeah, he was.
Like, you know my dad made these?
Yeah, did he? Your dad created burritos, all right, Kim Jong
In
Un.
2011.
Yeah, in 2011, I remember that shit. Tripping.
Nah, I got one. I got the snake biter, bro.
Okay.
A 2-year-old killed snake by
Oh
biting
man,
his
I
back.
saw that. I
Bit
didn't.
her lip.
I didn't write it down, but I saw that.
Yeah, it's a 2-year-old bit of snake last week in Turkey when she was struck first.
She said, "Oh yeah,
I'm
motherfucker."
getting my lick back.
Yeah, she got her look back.
They said the toddler was in the neighbor's backyard when neighbors heard her screaming. Then they found the child with a 20-inch snake clenched between her teeth.
Jesus.
After a bite mark was found on the girl's lip, she was rushed to the nearby hospital for observation. You know what I'm
She said,
saying?
"Oh yeah, motherfucker." Watch this, bitch. Got herself a nice goddamn chunk out of that motherfucking snake.
That's crazy though, man.
Hey,
She wasn't scared enough not to bite the motherfucker back. She
Nah.
kind of like that girl with no fear.
yeah. You know, kids is crazy, man.
She said, "I'm gonna bite you the fuck back."
A lot of times, man, you know, that's a lot of shit is just human nature, man. But a lot of shit is taught, like fear and racism and shit like that. Shit's
Yeah.
taught,
Hell yeah.
and so goddamn it, in your natural estate, nigga, you don't be giving a fuck.
Especially as a baby.
Yeah, that's why
2 years old.
That's why they got to learn about the hot oven and all that. Like you got to figure out what you scared of.
You ever see the one with the baby? He bit the dog back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just probably the same shit.
Yes, nigga, you bit me, I'll bite you, nigga. Bitch. I'm sure she killed that motherfucker though.
It bit his head off.
She bit. She said, "Man, little psychopath." You see they fucking with George Foreman.
With George Foreman? Nah, this is absolutely new news to me. I ain't seen nothing of that.
They fucking with George Foreman, man. Talking about he was on some. He getting sued, man. Talking about he was sexually assaulting minors when he was younger, in his 20s.
Damn.
Nigga. George Foreman is 73. Nigga, they're suing him for some shit that they said happened in the late 60s, early 70s. Okay, I'll go through it. George Foreman, 73, is the latest celebrity to find themselves in the middle of allegations from the past.
Right.
And his comes with shocking new lawsuits. According to news reports, George Foreman has officially been sued by 2 women who claim that he sexually assaulted them when they were minors and he was in his 20s. They found court documents that were filed earlier today in Los Angeles. George Foreman is facing separate lawsuits from 2 women who allege that they were sexually assaulted by him when they were underage. While Foreman was in his 20s, the women, identified as Denise S. and Jean H., said that they were initially introduced to George Foreman in the late 60s and early 70s by their fathers who were boxing fans. Denise S. alleges that when she was 13, Foreman, who she estimates was around 24 at the time, was sexually inappropriate with her, and 2 years later, when she was 15, they had sexual intercourse.
What?
Meanwhile, Glenn H. claims he did the same thing when he was around 23. Hold on.
Who claims it?
Gwen H. They don't have their last
Oh,
names.
when he was 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Inappropriate. And 2 years later, when she was 15, they had sexual intercourse. Meanwhile, Gwen H. claims that when she was 16 and Foreman was 23,
Okay.
she pursued him and then he pursued her and then would molest and sexually abuse her. Both women are seeking unspecified damages in their lawsuits. It should be noted the George family has firmly denied all allegations.
Wow. That's deep.
And I hope that ain't true.
That's crazy. We just now coming out with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was you around him for?
It said they was introduced to him by their fathers who was boxing fans.
Still.
That would have been...
I mean, that should have been like an autograph poster or something, and you go on about your way. How do we mingle? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What are
I
we
don't know,
doing
man.
mingling?
Fucking with old George, man.
That's crazy.
I said, I hope that shit's false. You know, they came. Remember we talked about Ricky Martin?
Yeah.
Was banging his nephew.
Damn, that's
Inappropriate.
right. I forgot all about
Yeah,
that.
the nephew came out and said he was lying.
The nephew was lying?
Nephew came out and said he was lying, and basically he was mad because Ricky wouldn't give him money, so he made up some shit.
Fucking fecal.
Yeah, should have made him a fecal. Should have made him a fecal, boy.
That's fucking crazy.
'Cause you know, nigga, we never. You know when shit like that happens, bro. You never. They say that the truth is never as entertaining as the lie.
Right.
You never hear like the recanting and the you never hear that shit. You just hear the allegation.
And then what happened afterwards?
Yeah,
Man, that's
as
fucked
far
up.
as everybody concerned, Ricky Martin running around this motherfucker banging his nephew.
Right.
Because they didn't put that he recanted on goddamn front page news. If we didn't have to scour the earth for topics for this damn podcast, I
Probably
wouldn't have saw
found
it.
Wouldn't have found it.
Because nobody was talking about it, but everybody was talking about him fucking his nephew.
Exactly. Comedians and everybody.
Yeah.
That shit's, man, that's deep. That's deep. Shit, I got one for you.
What's happening?
One brick gone.
Uh-oh.
Man arrested for stealing one of 15 bricks of cocaine.
I saw that. Ran off the Washington
Up-
Shore.
The Mississippi Beach.
Yep.
He's currently being held on a $150,000 bond. It says a Mississippi man was arrested after attempting to steal one brick of cocaine that landed on the shores of the beach in Biloxi over the weekend. As the police are currently investigating how the parcels washed up ashore and where they came from. It says he said the captain Milton Houseman. That looks like that's a weird name. Okay, he says it's happened before. He remembers that the white bricks washing up several times in the past. So 37-year-old Joey Lee Ware was arrested after attempting to smuggle one of the 15 bricks valued at $1 million home with him. Ware was charged with aggravated trafficking of controlled substances. Like I said, $150,000 bond. He was found with a brick and a half of cocaine covered with a Dior label, which appeared on each of the blocks found around this over the weekend.
Who told on him? Did he work on the boat or something?
They didn't say how they found him. Somebody had to have told him.
Yeah, because when I read the story,
He wasn't sharing.
when I read the story, I meant to put it in my notes, but I forgot. But I remember when I read the story, there was no clarity on how he got caught.
Yeah.
Cause somebody, like you said, somebody had to tell him because they went and got him from the crib. They didn't catch him
They didn't catch him
right there taking it.
Yeah.
Snitching ass people.
But why'd he have it in the same shit though?
I don't know.
He probably wouldn't think he was gonna get caught.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Back in the day, I used to work for the jury doctor.
right.
And, them niggas is from New York and Florida and shit like that. They just ended up landed here because the mom owns a bunch of property here and shit. And they were saying that, man, I can't remember. It's the oldest brother. I cannot remember his name. Good nigga, jeweler. But he said when they lived in Florida, he would, when shit got real, he would get on his boat and he would go fishing. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. And one of the other brothers laughed. He was like, nah, nigga, he wasn't fishing. He was like, man, we talking about, and this was in the 80s.
Right.
He said, bro, you go out there in that water, man, you're coming back with something. He said, nigga, he said, whatever he came back with is what he sold. He said, sometimes he come back with bricks, sometimes he come back with pounds of weed, sometimes, nigga, this shit just be in the water. Floating. Because they be throwing it off the side when they running from the cops. They be dropping it from helicopters in the water. Motherfuckers supposed to go to the spot and pick it up.
And they don't make it.
Yeah.
Get hemmed up on the way.
He said, man, the longest he had ever been out there without getting nothing was 4 days. He said, but by the 4th day, some shit came on about.
Hey.
He said he'd be out there on his boat, going, different little routes that he knew would usually have some shit, hitting different little islands and checking the thing. So nigga was always there. I said, wow.
Talk about free come up, boy.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got to answer to nobody, and nobody got to tell you to keep doing it.
Yeah. But it's fishing.
Hell yeah.
Fishing. We talked about this on here before, man, but another situation that came about. Remember we talked about how the housing markets and shit be discriminating against black people?
Yeah. Yeah, like when they went for the appraisals or whatever, it would be slightly above what they told
We got another situation like that, but slightly is not the word we're gonna use.
Oh.
A black professor, and this is the fucked up part. This is who they did it to. I think he did the shit to him on purpose to see what they would do. Black professor, who studies housing discrimination, had his home estimated to be worth $472,000.
All right.
A mortgage lender then denied a refinancing loan.
Okay.
after he and his wife removed info that they were black and that they removed info that black people lived there. A second appraiser valued the house at $750,000.
Damn.
Yeah. After they took down family photos and had a white male colleague pose as the homeowner, met the estimation people there, their appraisal value went up nearly $300,000.
Jesus.
Same house. Just took down pictures of them and had a white dude meet the appraiser instead of them.
Wow.
Remember, because the last time we had this done, it was the biracial couple.
Yeah.
And remember
The wife went first.
the wife, the couple went first.
Okay.
And then they got lowballed so hard, the wife took down all the pictures and shit of her and the kids, and just had the husband meeting the appraiser there, like 2 days later, and they valued the motherfucker like $150,000-$200,000 more.
Damn. That's fucking crazy, man.
Hey man, they just won't stop fucking us on all ends, bro. Can a nigga live?
You know?
God damn.
You can't stand to see you doing nothing. You got
God
it's
damn.
part of the system. It's the system. 'Cause everywhere, every nook and corner you go to is against us. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
nigga, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
It's nonstop. It's just like, and it's a different angles where you wouldn't even see it coming. Like,
Nah.
you going to get your fucking home appraised, bro. You are not thinking about that. You're
Hell
not
no.
thinking about that discrimination. You're not, until we made the first story about it a few months back, bro. I didn't even think that would be a fucking thing.
Ah, yeah. Definitely a thing.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Of course it is, but it's just
No, I'm saying like you know, I've always thought about that, but I'm not really into it like that. It's a lot of things where, you know what I'm saying, where I be thinking like even at the pawn shop,
yeah, hell yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and even your own kind of do the same, so it
Yeah.
don't matter. It's like always something against us.
Motherfuckers is foul. Motherfuckers is foul, man. Biggie Small's daughter is a fucking idiot.
That's what I was about to go to.
Is that where you going?
Yeah.
Well, take it away, brother.
$1.5 million bond.
Take it away. I saw the video of Buddy running that lady and shit over, and I didn't have no clue that was
Her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I saw the story of her paying the bond, and then I realized she paid the bond for that nigga. I said, you fucking dummy.
That's what I was just about to ask you. 1.5 million, and you blatantly ran over a motherfucker.
And they baby, right? The lady was pushing a
I don't
stroller.
know. I never read the whole
I
thing.
watched the video, nigga. The baby, which I don't think he didn't do it on purpose. I watched the video.
Right.
He was parked, and the police got behind him or went to fuck with him, and he just threw it in drive and took off. And right as he was taking off, a lady was crossing the street with her baby in a stroller, and he hit him.
Right.
I think he kind of missed the stroller but hit the lady.
Okay.
So the baby didn't, but still.
This is what it says. It says, on top of that, the nigga waited 6 days to surrender.
Yeah.
It says causing serious injuries to a food delivery man and a mother and her 2-year-old child in a hit and run. The victims were innocent bystanders in what began as a simple traffic stop when he was pulled over by police for loud exhaust and dark tinted windows.
He's in the Hellcat. He's in the Durango Hellcat.
Durango HRT.
Yeah.
Hellcat. In 2021. It says the officers ordered him to step out of the vehicle after providing a suspended license, which is always typical. He said however, he decided to plow through the pedestrians in defiance. Now faces 17 charges, which range from 4 B-level assault felonies, carry up to 25 years each. 4 D-level felonies, which carry up to 7 years each. Reckless driving and fleeing from a police officer.
Yep.
And other charges that they're not naming.
Yeah, fucking dumb.
That's real dumb. That's real dumb.
ain't the smartest
And-
and
but
she
she
ain't the
put up.
smartest.
She put up. Let's see. Yeah. She said it says Wallace put up her Queens home, in which he purchased for $1.2 million in 2019. up as collateral after Baldwin was held on $1 million bond.
Yeah, because at that much money, they don't want money. You can come in there and give them $1 million cash. They don't want it.
Crazy.
They want something that, especially if they feel like they're dealing with people that got money.
Right.
They want something that you're gonna deem valuable.
Woo.
Her daddy ain't sell out on records and shit for her to do
Nah,
that.
I'm not laughing at that. What you said, deemed valuable. So something came on a rabbit hole on YouTube the other night, and it was about "You Can't Pay, We'll Take It." That was the name of the title. It was over in the UK.
Okay.
So they went to this chick's her flat. They went to her flat to confiscate her TV.
Okay.
She owed like 7,000 or 7,000
Kind of
pounds.
fucking TV. Oh, pounds. Yeah. I
Yeah,
forgot they got stupid money systems over there too.
but
Fucking idiots.
she owed that 7,000 for some court shit that she didn't go through with. She missed some court dates, whatever. But they looked around the house and was like, "Well, the most expensive thing we could find is the TV right here." And she was like, "No, you can't take that. That's my mom's." And they was like, "Well, it's in your house."
Yeah, they was about to do. They was doing seizures.
Yeah.
It's like the IRS will do that here. They'll go wipe down your whole.
She was like, "What are we supposed to watch?" He said, "You said you had a little TV in the
Yeah,
back."
watch that one. Yeah, I remember when I realized that that's what they be doing, like they'll run in your crib and just start taking shit
Yeah.
and then like auction it off, and then they'll take that off of the
Off
debt
of what
that you owe.
Wow.
So I remember the first time, like I saw them do it, like on some famous motherfuckers, they went down there and like hit Jermaine Dupri's. He had a mansion in, I think it was in Florida. It was
Okay.
early 2000s. He had a mansion in like Florida or some shit like that. And they went down there and ran all through that motherfucker and just took everything out, was selling it, and da. And he was in an interview later and he was talking about it. He was like, "Nah, I let him do that to that mansion." They was like, "What you mean?" He said, "Man, listen." He said, "I bought that house tripping." He said, "I hadn't been to that house in 8 months."
Wow.
He said, "So y'all gonna go down there and take some shit that I ain't seen in almost a year? Have at it, man." He said, "Then once they got all that cleared up and whatever there was left, and I went on there and took care of it with actual money." He said, "Because they didn't take the mansion,
Yeah, you said what was in it? That's just
cars
material.
that was down there.
Yeah.
And nigga, I'm liable to sell the mansion and pay the rest of you off with that."
Yeah. He said he ain't been there in 8 months. Why not?
Fetty.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap. He
What he did now?
well, you know they revoked his bond because of them. We talked about it on here last weekend. He was pointing the gun and shit
Yeah. Okay.
at the camera and shit, threatening the
On the
witness.
live. Yeah, I remember that.
Well, he pled guilty to the drug charges,
Oh.
and he's about to get like 5 years.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Fetty Wap pleads guilty to drug charges and faces a minimum of 5 years in prison. He could probably get more than that, but I'm assuming he done structured something with that worked out a deal. Fetty Wap pled guilty Monday just passed, to conspiracy to possess and distribute 500 grams or more of cocaine, a charge that carries a minimum 5-year prison sentence. This plea is standard, and Fetty Wap is not cooperating with law enforcement. His attorney, Elizabeth McInerney, told reporters in the hallway outside the courtroom he is not cooperating. I want that to be very, very clear, because y'all do weird stuff on the news and say anything.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, it sounds like she got him a deal. One of them situations, I mean, sometimes them situations be so serious, you got to sit down. It just, goddamn it, it depends on, it's on you and your lawyer on how long you gonna sit down.
Right.
You can work something out.
Yeah. Does that include that bullshit he did last week too?
I don't know.
All right. We'll probably hear some updates on that.
Yeah. But I know it's all centered around the same case, because he was supposedly threatening a witness on this case over the FaceTime.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, We'll see.
Because he played guilty to his part in the
And the
drug
drugs.
kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably gonna be a whole separate deal.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Tell you what else is fucked up.
What's fucked up?
The first case of a minor with monkeypox.
God damn it, not the babies.
The babies.
The babies got the monkeypox.
Yeah, for the first time, monkeypox has been reported in a minor in New York State. It says a minor in New York State has reportedly contracted monkeypox, a first among children in the state, and at least the third reported case of the disease among children in the U.S. I didn't even know there was on children already. It says the child lives in New York, but not in New York City.
New York State and live in Buffalo or
Right.
some shit.
The data does not list the child's gender, of course, and the city of residence, nor how the minor became infected. New York Department of Health spokesperson Monica Pomeroy said she was able to disclose the minor's age. She was not able to disclose the minor's age. And that's all they said about that shit.
I guess they're going to have to stop blaming it on gay butt sex, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Because they've been
You
on
can't
the
tie
rant.
the children with that.
Yeah, they've been on the rant. The gay butt sex. They was even convincing me when the dog caught it that it was behind gay butt sex.
You're right.
It was still working
Over
hard
in,
at that angle.
Over in Paris.
Yeah, they're still working hard in that angle. God damn it, they're trying to force me to believe gay butt sex got this ball rolling. Yeah, damn.
Okay.
I said, God damn.
You silly.
They over there tripping in Russia.
Again?
Always.
About what though this time?
They trying to pay women to have babies.
What?
You know,
Hey, at least they paying. You
Yeah.
know, over here we got motherfuckers that become self
Yeah.
sperm banks. Run
Yeah.
around wanting to rape women of the same race. But why they want to have babies though? What's going on with that? They found out we was over here talking about abortion. And shit.
Nah, man, their population is kind of dwindling,
Okay.
and so Vladimir Putin offers Russian mothers 16,000 our money and a cash bonus. Because I'm about to say how it's called rubles over there, but it sounds a lot better in rubles too. So
How much is it in rubles?
1 million rubles.
Oh, damn. To have a baby?
No. Let me finish.
Okay.
They give them a 1 million ruble cash bonus if they have 10 children.
What?
All 10 must survive, and the mother will not get paid till after the 10th child's first birthday.
That's fucking 11, 12 years it could take.
Of babies.
So what are they supposed to do to survive until then? And then by the time they get the 16,000 our money.
Yeah. Vladimir Putin will offer citizens a one-off payment of 1 million rubles, which is $16,667 our money,
Right.
after their 10th child's first birthday. Mother will only be eligible for the significant bonus, which is more than the average Russian's yearly salary, which is roughly around 750,000 rubles, if all of the children survive.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Now, if you just into fucking
That
and
might
you was
happen.
having babies in the first place, go ahead and cash in. But I don't think you should be making this a life goal
Nah.
to like have the kids to get the 1 million rubles.
I can see if you said fathers.
Yeah. Because I can kind of run around doing what I want to do.
I can see if he said fathers, but he's saying mothers.
Yeah.
Damn, 10?
And
10.
then they said it's just a little bit over the average Russian's yearly salary. And it's a one-time payment. You do realize I got to take care of these 10 kids
Yeah.
for the rest of their motherfucking life.
Right.
And you want to try and offer me 1 year's salary to have these? No, I'm not having no 10 fucking kids, Vladimir.
You better find somebody
Fucking
with
goofball.
with twins in their family that run heavy. Then you can knock him out real quick.
And like I said, if you was laying around this motherfucker like just fucking and having kids because that's what you was doing,
Yeah.
get the rubles. But if it wasn't in your plan,
Imagine being a woman that got 9 kids and can't have no more.
that heart broke. God damn it! I'd hate that little knife child bastard you fucking my stomach all up. I can't cash out. Can't give 1,000,000 rubles.
Nope. Not at all. When does that come into effect? Is he really about to do this shit?
It's already a thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Vladimir ain't playing no games, man. Vladimir fucked up, bro.
I don't know if we talked about this before, but this is from Johan James, man.
Okay.
Alabama meth squirrel.
No.
We never talked about
Yeah,
this.
not talking about a meth squirrel.
Alabama
I would
man.
have remembered that.
Alabama man accused of keeping meth-fueled attack squirrel
What?
faces new charges.
This nigga had a squirrel. He just feeded meth and sickened it on people. No, we did not talk about that, bro. There's no way on God's green earth I forgot about. I forgot about that. There is no way.
Mickey Polk was arrested in 2019 after authorities received a tip about the allegedly drug squirrel. Aside from the rodent, police found body armor and meth.
Body armor and meth.
Yeah, he's about to be on one.
He was on one.
The trial of an Alabama man accused by police of keeping an attack squirrel that he made more aggressive by giving it methamphetamine.
Jesus Christ, the squirrel was already an attack squirrel.
Has
This nigga gave him methamphetamine and made it a super attack squirrel.
has been delayed as he faces new charges. Mickey Park was arrested in 2019 after authorities received a tip, so somebody snitched on his ass. Somebody got bit by that squirrel. About the alleged drug squirrel. Aside from the rodent, police, they found body armor and meth. He was set to start a bench trial on Monday, but it was continued until the end of February because Polk's attorney was not present in court. And it says after his 2019 arrest, Polk was charged with possession of a wild animal, stolen property, and weapon possession by a felon. And the Limestone County Sheriff's Office released images of the attacked squirrel, and I didn't even see it. It says after releasing the squirrel into the wild, the sheriff says there's no safe way to test the squirrel for meth.
Oh my God. Impossible to test the squirrel for meth.
And then they said in 2019, the news reported in 2019 that Polk showed up in a later social media video saying his pet squirrel, which he said he had raised since it was young, returned to the sound of his whistle when he visited the home after the police raid.
You say, what's up? What's up?
Got some
What's
more
up?
of that shit.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? High as shit.
It says he will face additional charges from a 2021 arrest on charges of chemical endangerment of a child and
He done put the
methamphetamine.
baby on meth too?
Yeah, of a child and methamphetamine trafficking at a later trial.
This nigga think meth is the way of the world.
And it says he took the squirrel he went to the internet to explain it, to acknowledge that his squirrel had bitten people, but he denied it was drugs. So yeah,
The squirrel just crazy, baby. It ain't nothing to do with meth.
this is what he says. He says the public isn't in any danger from the meth out squirrel in the neighborhood. He's not on meth, I'm pretty sure. Better not find out he's on meth anyway. I don't think he likes that shit.
Oh my God.
So right on, Johan, that was a good one, bro.
Oh my God.
Because he sent me the video of the shit, and I was like, yeah, right. I had to find the article, man.
Fucking around and found it.
Y'all, yeah. That's why I put it into meth squirrel.
Meth
That's the
squirrel.
first thing that came up.
Hey, on the meth squirrel, no, we about to take a break.
Alrighty.
Alright, we had to take a little break. We back. I don't know if I was gonna make this nigga fecal, but
What he done did.
I don't know. I'm not even gonna make him a fecal. I'm just gonna make him fucking crazy because I think the person that Some of this shit need to be a fecal, but whatever. I'm just gonna throw them out here. Pennsylvania man arrested for allegedly buying body parts
Whoa.
from an Arkansas woman accused of stealing them.
He bought. Okay.
Jeremy Pauley, 40 years old, was arrested and charged with receiving stolen property, dealing in proceeds of unlawful activities, and abuse of a corpse. Police originally received complaints in June of body parts being sold on Facebook.
Wow.
On July 8th, police served a search warrant to Pauley's residence where they allegedly found human brains, hearts, livers, skin, and lungs inside 3 5-gallon buckets in his basement.
Damn.
Officers continued to investigate and found that Pauley was allegedly purchasing the human remains over Facebook from a woman in Arkansas who was accused of stealing body parts from a mortuary.
Okay.
A shipment of body parts was later intercepted in Scranton, Pennsylvania, on the way to his house.
Damn. I wonder what he was gonna do
Yeah,
with it.
who the fuck knows? Look at his face.
Oh shit.
He's eating that shit or something.
He's got to be.
Yeah.
He got his eye tattoos and everything.
Yeah, eye tattoos. He got them implants in his head to make he got a metal mohawk with implants in his head. His whole right side of his face tattooed, ears gauged out, eyes tattooed, lips pierced.
He's probably got one of them split tongues too.
I bet he got a split tongue. You probably think he a goddamn velociraptor or some shit.
Yeah, he looked like one.
Sick fuck.
Yeah, he just crazy.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't chop the body up.
That's what I'm saying. That's
He
why
just bought it.
That's why they make him a fecal.
I understand now.
Cause he ain't go out like killing people.
Nah, he didn't do that. He just purchased what he
He just
wanted.
purchased some shit that he wanted.
And he didn't put a hit out for them.
No.
So shit. Damn.
He just purchased them.
Who got caught first? Her or him?
It wasn't clear.
I think he got caught first.
He probably told on her.
Yeah, he had to.
Yeah.
He wanted that immunity.
Yeah.
Where are you getting these parts from?
He said, I know I'm the nigga with them.
Right.
But don't you really want the motherfuckers stealing them? Because I'm pretty sure they're selling them more than just me.
Had to be, especially on Facebook.
These niggas is on Facebook. Why do people not think that the internet is traceable?
They don't believe. They don't believe. They think it just goes away.
I know you're not on the internet as much as I am, but have you ever had them niggas inbox you with weed prices and pictures of
merchandise, not
pictures of bud that they had and shit? And,
nah, not like that. Nah.
bro, listen, niggas be inboxing me, and it be like niggas in Cali and shit. Niggas be inboxing me pounds of this and lists and pictures of them doing the shit like that. I'm like, bro, you are gonna go to jail.
And I'm not going with you.
I'm not going with you.
Nah, I ain't never got that.
I blocked them niggas so fucking quick, bro.
Like people selling before the marketplace, people selling laptops and shit like that. But
Yeah.
never not
No,
like
bro. I'm talking about
Yeah, I know.
narcotics.
that. Yeah, nothing like that.
Yeah. That and then the motherfuckers constantly on there.
Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah. The motherfuckers on there constantly soliciting prostitution and shit. And them bros on there always selling whatchamacallit on their pages.
Mm-hmm.
That's illegal, right?
They don't care. They main source got taken down. They don't know where the other one
Yeah,
is.
back page.
Yeah.
Cause that was the spot.
First it was not eBay. What's the other? Craigslist.
Craigslist.
And it became Backpage.
Then they had list crawlers jumping for a while. Then I
Yeah.
think it got fucked up.
Nah, it's still around.
List crawler's still around.
Mm-hmm.
I know Backpage was the most fluent.
Yeah.
That's one where they flourished at.
Yeah.
Backpage was crazy.
That shit was.
I remember a motherfucker told me about it. I'm like, yeah, right. And the guy hopped on there and saw. I was like, wow.
Yeah, you get to see some of the people that you never seen before, or never you thought would do.
Yeah.
You be like, oh,
I
for
stumbled
real?
across some motherfuckers on the back page, and I'm like, this motherfucker's so Facebook friends and shit. Like, no wonder she's living such a wonderful, seemingly wonderful life. Bitch busting it open
Hey, putting it forward.
day and night, passing it out to the community.
Said Kid Cudi.
Yeah, day and night.
Except for they ain't lonely.
The lonely whore seems to find herself at night. Lady at night.
You said what you said.
You said what you said. All right, this ain't got nothing to do with no topic, man. It just was something that popped in my brain earlier today.
Cool,
I was
man.
waiting on you to talk. When did you get here? You know for a certainty you got 24 hours to live. What does your day consist of? This is
Visiting people.
listen, put it all in perspective. You're in as good of health as you are right now.
Right.
So you're not like bedridden. You're
Right.
not none of that shit. You got from whatever time you wake up that day, you got 24 hours. So if you wake up at 8 a.m.,
You got until 8 a.m.
you got until 8 a.m. the following day and you're out of here.
Right.
What does your day consist of?
Hey, I'm visiting people that I want to see. I know this. I know.
You know for a fact.
Okay, yeah.
This is an undeniable fact. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do about it. But like I said, you're in good health. At 8 a.m., you're literally just gonna like shut off like a fucking robot or some shit. It's not like you're gonna be sick and croak over. You're gonna be fully functional, running around for 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely go get my son. If he's in school, he's coming out of school. You know what I'm saying? And we running around just seeing people and eating. You know what I mean? Ain't too much I could really do. You know what I mean? I can think of. Except for when it's time to take him home, probably go out, go to the club, whatever. You know what I mean? Just something, just to experience the last parts of life, I guess. You know what I mean? Ain't too much I would do.
I'm smoking crack.
You can smoke the crack?
Smoking crack.
Oh, well, yeah, that's part of partying.
Doing heroin.
Yeah,
Low meth.
yeah.
I'm buying a lot of prostitutes.
Oh, that's definitely part of the partying.
I might kill a person or two.
Okay.
I got a couple people that
That need it, deserve it.
that deserve it. They've earned it.
Understood.
And it just doesn't happen because I got things to live for.
Right.
So they probably got to go.
See, that'd be in the wee hours. That'd be.
Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking.
That's why I said
Like after the whole day.
Well, let me
doing everything.
start my day how I would. First of all, I'm not telling anybody I'm gonna die, but let's say, I got all these kids and shit. I wake up in the morning around the same time I always wake up, 6:30,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna make a national out of school day.
Right.
And me and all my kids, we're just gonna sit in this motherfucking house for a few hours, chop it up. I'll probably cook them breakfast, make a moment that they can hold on to.
Right.
Probably take them over there to see my mama, but not under no circumstances like tell anybody what's going on.
Exactly.
And my just didn't go to school. Like we went to
Yeah, I just felt like doing this today.
Then around 2:00, 2:30, when they would normally be getting out of school and going with their mamas, that's where they going. And then after that, my bullshit begins.
At
So
2:30.
I'm gonna spend from 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. with my children, my mama, whatever other
Family members and shit.
significant loved ones, significant others, whatever the fuck case may be.
Right.
All that's happening from 6:30 to 2:30. After 2:30, that's when I'm gonna try some crack.
That's when it all starts.
It all starts. Maybe some drinks, some crack, some meth, some heroin, a little ecstasy, a little some Molly maybe. It's gonna go down. I'm gonna clear out all my personal savings and I'm gonna have a blast. I'm gonna go buy like 7 prostitutes, raw dizzle them all, cause what does it matter?
Right.
Not scared of whatever you got, cause who cares? It is cool. And I'm gonna spend from about 2:30 to 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night
All right.
on pure fuckery. Orgies, drug infused, alcohol infused orgies. Then after that, I'm gonna kick everybody out, and that's when I'm gonna dust off some of these weapons, and then people that I spoke about gotta go. And then depending on how long it takes me to hunt them down, I probably get back into some more bullshit with
Afterwards.
prostitutes and alcohol and drugs and things of that nature. But I got to make sure I got enough time to hunt these niggas down, because by that time I got from about 11 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
to make sure I can find these niggas.
Yeah.
So depending on how long it takes for me to find these, like 3 people. Yeah.
I feel you. Well, that would be an exciting day.
Yeah. Then about, what I say, I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. So then about 5-ish, I would like go drive to a like not super secluded destination, but like a kind of like a tranquil place. After after all the drugging and fucking and killing and all that nature, I just want to kind of be at peace.
Right.
I want to turn on some real like chill music, and I like probably snort cocaine until I died.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I ain't think that deep into it. But yeah.
And I'm gonna keep them 3 niggas I killed with me in the car, cause I don't want there to be no doubt about who did this to these whole ass niggas.
With a note.
Yeah. Man, them niggas propped up in the truck, in the truck, in their little seatbelts on, cause who needs dead bodies flipping and flopping all around the cars and shit.
You can just place them on the floor until you get there.
Yeah, well, there you go. Or I can just put seatbelts on them. Tomato. you know.
Oh man, that's a good thought.
Also, I need time. Like you said, I need time to find them niggas. And then I want to have some extra time. That's why I said I start like 10 o'clock at night to go looking for them. Because I want to have some extra time, because I like 2 of them niggas, I don't want that shit to be slow.
I feel you.
Like, it's got to be a party. It's got to be.
Said you're going to whip out the American Psycho on them.
Yeah. Pull all the niggas' fingernails and toenails off and
Yeah.
shit. And yeah.
Oh, that's how they did Billy Bob Thornton and the Great Man.
Yeah.
And hit him with the little ankle blocks like in Misery.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, there you go. So now you picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
That was a random tangent. Now we back to regular stuff. I want to see this shit. I know this is just a terrible segue, but LeBron James and Dwayne Wade are producing a documentary about the 2008 U.S. Olympic basketball team, men's basketball team.
Yeah, what happened?
Because
I remember it was a big deal.
they were called the Redeem Team because, like when Jordan and them did the Dream Team in the 90s and shit like that, like after that, they kind of, like the U.S. basketball team kind of fell off. Like, they kind of went back to the, they made such a big deal about us whooping everybody like that they kind of went back to, because, prior to the Dream Team, the Olympic team used to always just be college players.
Okay.
Which was cool, except for the fact that they was going to play these other countries, where these niggas was professional basketball players, just in their countries.
Wow, I didn't know that.
You feel me? Like,
that make a lot of sense.
Yeah, these niggas was professional basketball. They wasn't going to play in college basketball players. They was going to play in pros, just in their country.
Okay.
So that's when they switched it around and made the Dream Team. Well, the Redeem Team was the one that kind of, it was Kobe, Bron, Dwayne Wade. It was like some Dream Team type shit.
Yeah.
And they went over there and whooped ass again like we supposed to. And it was like, it was the ones that kind of brought everything back around.
Okay.
And they making they producing it on Netflix.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody can watch it. I ain't got bullshit ass HBO.
I love it though. I love HBO. But but no, Netflix.
They changed up too much though.
The Olympic team for Netflix. So shout out to them, man. I'll be I'll be watching that shit, man.
When it's supposed to come out?
They don't know that they're producing it right now.
Oh,
So,
okay, cool.
speaking of Netflix, man, do you be watching any of those untold documentaries on Netflix?
Oh, no.
Bro,
No.
you got to sit down and watch what's them. They just did the one on what was that boy name that was the Hawaiian boy. He was a football player up at Notre Dame in like 0809. Remember he got catfish real bad. He was he was supposed to be he was like in the running for Heisman Trophy. And like he got catfish real bad, and the post supposedly like the girlfriend died, and he like it kind of like dedicated a game to her and his Heisman shit to her, and it was all on ESPN, all this and third, and it came out that wasn't real, and she got catfish. Now, bro, this shit's really good.
Wow.
Yeah, if you go on Netflix and type in Untold,
Yeah, what's the name of that specific one?
that one is the girlfriend that never existed or some shit like that. Bro, there's only like
so hold up, he didn't know?
no,
So he was here genuinely being catfish.
yeah,
Alright, so he had no parts of the bullshit.
nope.
Damn.
The girlfriend who didn't exist. Yeah.
Damn. They took catfish to the extreme
Mm-hmm.
on that one.
Yeah. It
I mean, everybody's been catfish, but shit, to dedicate it to a game to a non-existent motherfucker.
yeah.
Played his heart out, didn't he?
Yeah. And it's a bunch of them, man. There's 10 of them so far. This is in the second season. This particular Untold, but man, they're really good, bro. They're really good. They get in real deep. I just watched another one on there about shit. I know it sucks when we can't figure out what we're talking about on here, but
Understood.
I just watched a fresh one, man. But they real good documentaries, man. They're like an hour long, and they get to it.
What is this motherfucker doing?
The Hockey Boys and The Girlfriend Didn't Exist and Crimes and Penalties, Race of the Century. There's a couple more, bro. But it's not, they're all like really good. And
Okay.
even the ones that you don't think, like it's one like about soccer and shit, like even the shit that you might not be necessarily interested in,
Yeah,
if you watch it, you're going to be interested in it by the way they break it all down.
that's what you're saying. That's how I used to watch those. I Almost Got Away with It.
Yeah. Because there's a couple things on this motherfuckers that I don't give a flying fuck about.
Yeah.
But when they break it down, like I'm like, oh shit. Oh, okay. So yeah, but nah, real good. Real good series. But yeah, again, yeah. Speaking, we just talking about talking about Netflix, so I figured throw that in. I think this shit's probably bullshit, but they say they done found dinosaur tracks in Texas.
Dinosaur tracks?
Did you see that?
No.
They dinosaur tracks from 113 million years ago
Oh shit.
have been revealed in Texas after a severe drought dried up a river.
Oh, okay.
And like that's the tracks that they found at the bottom of,
Okay.
and they're huge. Yeah, dinosaur tracks have footprints left by like them like a velociraptor type situation.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It ain't washed away or nothing.
They just been under the water, chilling, and now the shit's dried out.
Hey, that drought shit is real.
Yeah.
Cause when even that high tide, low tide shit. Cause it was a couple of days when we had that river in the back of that place. And you go outside and the water's all shallow and shit. You look like you can't swim in that bitch.
Yeah.
You come out the next morning, it's all
Motherfuckers full and flowing and pretty and nah, it's real. I used to go back and forth to Cali, and they always had like water shortages and shit out there. They would have like time restrictions that you could water your grass. And,
damn.
like yeah, You can get fined for watering it too long and shit like that.
You wouldn't think something that close to the coast would have water shortages at all. But
Well,
hey,
you know they can't use that water.
nah, unless they filter it.
Yeah, surrounded by water that can't be used.
Sea salt.
I don't know why nobody hasn't figured out some type of way to filter that shit out.
They probably have. They just don't want nobody to know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like water powered cars.
Yeah, and they kill all them niggas. There was one nigga, I can't find no real good information on the nigga, so I didn't I never brought it in here, but he had designed this machine that just pulled water out the atmosphere.
Yeah, they starting to come out with those now.
Are they?
Yeah, they're.
Because they was giving him a real hard time for a while. It's a black dude that designed them.
I know what you're talking about.
And I was trying to find some real good information on him to make him
melanated
mag.
mag.
It's so hard to find anything on. They don't want to talk about that nigga at all.
Nah, not the person that invented it.
Only time I ever see anything about Buddy is on like a fucking Snapchat reel or a fucking TikTok or
there
some
you go.
shit.
That's what I'm about to say. That's where I saw it at too.
Yeah. But the thing about it is all the TikTok things and shit that I see from him is from like actual news interviews and shit. Like at one point in time, they was talking to this nigga, and now you can't find too much.
Not at all. And now they starting to put that shit out in the market.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I know when I was watching it, he said that he had them set up in like 15 different places at the time to just pulling. He was like, bro, what I built is making X amount of gallons every 2 days. Like, da-da-da-da. Like, nigga, that's just pulling it out the sky.
Out the sky.
Because it makes moisture in the sky. It's condensation.
It's like fish pull the air and the oxygen out of the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So
they don't talk about that nigga though.
No, they don't talk about him. Hell no.
And I couldn't find nothing on him. I looked, nigga. It's
probably not even a name.
It's probably like 3 weeks ago because I was really trying to
find somebody.
Find some wood. I saw the shit and I'm like, nigga, that's cool as shit. So, you know, so a lot of times when I see stuff on like them short video formats or something, I might screenshot it or jot it down and then like do real research so we can talk about it in here. I couldn't find nothing on it.
I ain't seen nothing else about that brother in Kenya that made his car out of junk parts.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
And you won't.
Nope. No, just like we ain't hearing about Uganda Gold either.
Nah, nigga, they don't want to talk about that shit.
I was
all they want to talk about is Biden forgiving $20,000 in student loans.
Ooh.
Yeah, the fuck is 3 niggas, man. It's 3 niggas, man.
I was with this Nigerian dude the other day, and he was talking to me, and he was like, "Yeah, Africa's real poor." I said, "Well, shit, not Uganda no more." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "You don't know?" I said, "They found about 31 point something metric tons of gold over there." He was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Yeah, shit, they not gonna talk about it." Mm-hmm. And you know, you from over there and ain't nobody in your country talking about it. That's terrible.
Yeah, they trying to figure out how to get that shit away from them niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
They trying to do like they do with anything else, trying to take it away from them.
Take it away.
So them niggas want to admit that they niggas are not you niggas is niggas with us. And they don't like your ass either.
That's why they consider what, third world?
Mm-hmm.
That's some fucked
up
shit.
Niggas come over here and act like we done done something wrong with them. Bitch, we ain't want to come over here. You came over here willingly. What you got to attitude with us for?
Exactly.
But whatever. HBCUs. You know, we always talking about them. Mm-hmm. And they fight to push to be, you know, in the mix. HBCU Go, which is a streaming service owned by goddamn Byron Allen, man.
Really?
You know Byron. You remember who Byron Allen is, right?
Name sounds familiar.
He used to have that little stupid ass show that would come on in the middle of the night, like the comic corner, or black nigga with the bald head.
Gotcha, yeah.
Okay, now on the low, he's like the biggest independent movie station owner or some shit like that, TV station owner. Like, he bought up everything that motherfuckers didn't think was important and made them important. Like local channels and shit. Yeah. Man, Byron Allen owns a bunch of shit.
That's what's up.
We talked about him on here before because he became a billionaire doing this shit.
Right.
And all I thought the nigga was the host of this goddamn stupid ass comic corner shit that he did for fun on one of his TV stations.
Right.
I didn't realize it was on a station he owned. But HBCU Go
Yeah.
is a streaming app or service or something like that that is free, but it has struck. That's where you could see HBCU games at.
Oh,
There.
okay. I see what you're saying.
It has struck a nationwide broadcasting deal with CBS stations for the 2022-23 season. HBCU Go sports programming will be available in 12 major U.S. TV markets, including 70% black households, 6% homes overall. Byron Allen's free streaming service, HBCU Go, has struck a nationwide licensing agreement with CBS stations that will run through the 22-23 college football season.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So we're going to get classics on there too?
I don't know. I hope so.
That'd be what's up.
Yeah.
'Cause I be wanting to see other people, other states, and how
Their
they do their
classics,
classics.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember being young and realizing and thinking that was like just a here thing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I
Like it
didn't
didn't
know.
happen nowhere else.
Yeah.
And I thought that because coming back from Denver, they wasn't doing shit like that in Denver. So, you know, hearing about a Black Expo and then you hear about the Circle City Classic, and you're like, oh, I didn't know we was doing shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I think I had a homeboy that was from here but his people was from Louisiana,
Okay.
and he'd always go down there for like the Bayou Classic, whatever the fuck
Right.
it is. And I was like, y'all, they do a class. He's like, yeah, niggas like different segments of football, and
That's what's up.
yeah.
How they end up here, though? That's what I need to find out. Because
Man,
do we have any HBC?
No, but you know, this is a sports town, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I understand that.
yeah, this is a sports town. So, I don't know. I'm trying to. You got anything? Well,
I'm on the floor to millions.
I don't know. I think I got a couple more besides that. I was looking into this nigga Byron Allen, man. Okay. It's when he made the big move, the one that I'm talking about. Alright, his show Jamming was picked up as Kicking It with Byron Allen in 1992, which ran for more than 21 seasons. Allen's foray in television began in Los Angeles in 1993, where he founded Entertainment Studios, which the launch of his first series, Entertainers with Byron Allen. It was a weekly 1-hour interview series profiling Curtin. That's a shit.
I remember that.
Alright. And you know he did that shit just for 21 fucking years. In 2018, Entertainment Studios acquired the Weather Channel from NBC Universal, Van Capital, and Blackstone Inc. In 2019, he partnered with Sinclair Broadcast Group and Diamond Sports Group to acquire the regional Fox Sports networks,
Yeah, that's why I thought it was on Fox.
which the Walt Disney Company agreed to sell as a condition of his purchase of 21st Century Fox. Diamond Holdings Group rebranded as Bailey Sports. In February 2022, Allen made a bid to buy the Broncos.
Damn.
This is unfortunately outbid. Bro, that nigga has been like moving in the underbelly of TV. And
He's slithering.
yeah, and he's worth like a little over $1 billion.
That's what's up.
Yeah, just make this little stupid ass show that you would watch at 4 o'clock in the morning with him talking to some comedians.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah, because there'd be funny niggas on there.
Yeah.
But it would just be him, and he was a comedian, but he's a businessman.
Right.
But oh yeah, I got a couple more. But the Atlanta nigga that had a hell of a run but got jammed up because of bad credentials.
What?
Nigga was on the run for 28 years for murder.
Oh. Yeah, he had a suspended license.
His
Dude, yeah.
fake name had the fake name's license was suspended.
I didn't know it was a fake name.
Yeah.
I was wondering why he was so casual when I seen the video. I'm like, why
Yeah,
did
he's
they
like,
say
"I'm not
this?
a
But
criminal."
I don't see it.
They ain't find the shit out till they got him back there and printed him. They just took him to jail on a suspended license situation.
Right.
They really could have I think the nigga, like they could have like gave him a ticket and let him go, but I think his tags and shit was suspended too.
Oh shit.
So it was like a double whammy. He was tripping.
But 28 years?
Listen, bro. In 1994, Atlanta murder suspect arrested nearly 30 years for after being on the run during a traffic stop. Muhammad Bilal El Amin was arrested for driving with a suspended license, having no insurance, and having suspended car registration. Officers were performing a random registration check when he was caught. He was wanted for the November 27th, 1994 shooting of an 18-year-old Jared Tucker, who was shot in the face at the transit station. Before his arrest, El Amin, who was wanted by the FBI, handed deputies a South Carolina driver's license with the name Race Sakim, which came back as having been suspended. Once at the jail, he was fingerprinted and his true identity was revealed.
Whew. Damn. Well, they can't do him like they did Bloody. The one that they let go. And they tried to, but this motherfucker's a murder suspect.
Yeah.
So, you ain't going nowhere.
He skipped bond 28 years ago.
Yeah.
They about to put him through trial and all of that because ain't no statutation on unless he signs something because ain't no
statute of limitations on murder.
Limitation on murder. You got goddamn, which is why I'm mad that they decided not to press charges against that old white bitch that got Emmett Till all fucked up the other day.
Right.
Yeah, because she old. I don't give a fuck how old she is. She can die in that goddamn prison.
Right.
That
George
prison.
Foreman old.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby's old. Got still like them
niggas.
niggas.
Fuck about them niggas. She can die in that motherfucking that medical wing. Goddamn it, y'all can hook her up real nice.
That's crazy.
Cuff her ass to the fucking bed.
Oh, I got one. Did you see that? I don't know where it took place at, but the video of the lady, they got she was handcuffed in the police car.
Oh, come on, man. This is my fecal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's right there, man. It's my fecal, man.
I just thought about it when you were talking about Buddy and going to jail.
It's my fecal, man. That's my fecal, bro.
At least you got the name and where it took place.
Yeah, I got all that. I got all that. Got another one for you, though, before we get out of there. Because this woman needs to be held in high regard and cherished. We must protect this woman at all costs. Mom cuts off her boyfriend's penis after he tried to rape her 14-year-old daughter.
Good for her.
That's what I said.
Was he sleeping?
I don't know. You better get to it. Shortly after being, oh no, I took those pictures the wrong. I started reading the story from the back. From the bike. On Wednesday, a 36-year-old woman who was yet to have been named by authorities returned to her home it's in India. I'm not going to try and pronounce any of that shit. After working on a nearby farm, upon entry, she encountered her 32-year-old boyfriend in the act of trying to rape her 14-year-old daughter. Therefore, she did what any mother would do. I brought a knife from the kitchen and I chopped off his private parts to teach him a lesson. The mother said, fortunately, I returned home in the nick of time and caught him red-handed. I have no regrets for what I did.
No, you shouldn't.
He even attacked me while I was trying to save my daughter.
How to chop his willie off then?
She grabbed that motherfucking... Shortly after being detached from his genitals, the suspect was arrested and booked for rape under the countrywide law called Protection of Children Against Sexual Abuse Act.
Yeah.
He is currently in critical condition as of now, and there is no word on whether or not his doctors will be able to salvage the private parts, or if his ex-girlfriend will be charged for inflicting the damage.
She's a hero.
I hope not. She's a fucking hero.
She's a hero.
She's a hero, a
Save her
martyr, and
daughter.
all
Well,
that
she didn't
shit.
save her daughter, but she caught the motherfucker. So she knows her. You know, then you gotta go through that. Are you lying or not? And all that talking and
Yeah,
shit.
caught the nigga trying to put his little pecker in her.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Nasty fuck.
Yeah, he needed that.
Yeah. A nasty fuck.
Should have stabbed him in there too.
Nah, you ain't bullshitting.
Shit.
You ain't bullshitting. I got one more before we can run off into Florida, man.
All right.
Yeah, bro. They're fixing eyes, man. They
Fixing eyes.
They figured out a way to, well, apparently, to resolve at least one type of blindness.
Okay.
An eye implant engineered from proteins in pig skin restored sight in 14 people so far. Researchers found no one who operated still. Yeah, nobody that they did the operation on yet. 2 years later, they still can see.
Okay.
The implant made out of collagen proteins from a pig's skin resembles the human cornea.
Corny.
Yeah, the outermost transparent layer of the eye. Yeah, so I hope they get it all together.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
From another animal,
not a pig.
not a plant, not no chemical, not
Goddamn
no
pigs.
layers.
Goddamn pigs.
That's what's up. Hope they get that shit together.
Yeah. Cause
Is it gonna be better than LASIK?
well, it's actually like
Oh, to actually help the blind.
it's bringing motherfuckers from blind to vision.
Right. So yeah,
Yeah,
as long as they can see, I guess.
LASIK just fixing niggas with fucked up sight eyes.
Right.
But shit, bro, it's about that time.
Florida man.
Florida man, but shit, I don't know how you feeling, nigga. We can take a break before we run into Florida man. Or you want to run Florida man, then take a break after?
Yeah, 'cause I only got 2, and I got a shitload of fecals.
I only got 1 fecal, but I got 3 Florida. And
I turned a
1
couple of my
melanated.
Florida men into fecals
Okay.
because they just horrible.
I got 1. I got 3 Florida man, so we can run through them.
All right. My first one is called Naked St. Pete.
Jesus.
Naked St. Pete man crawls through Taco Bell window, to Taco Bell drive-through window. It says St. Petersburg man was arrested after exposing himself at a Taco Bell late Saturday night.
Why they always showing their dick?
Christopher Vert Stratton, 33, crawled through the drive-through window of a Taco Bell located on 4th Street North, all while completely nude. Police said that the suspect began lying on the kitchen floor, refusing to leave. He was arrested shortly on a on a charge of exposure of sexual organs. So this motherfucker, they didn't say if he was high, nothing of that. They just said he crawled through the Taco Bell window, which I don't know how he got past that lock, but he
Decided
did.
to pull his dick out.
No, he was naked when he crawled through the window and laid on the floor.
Nasty bastard. Nasty motherfucking bastard, man. You know Florida man, right?
Yeah.
Florida man arrested after allegedly shooting and robbing a student for $1.
$1? Okay. Okay.
Investigators said the victim and his friend were sitting on the front porch of a building when Rainier Fernando, 25, approached them and asked for $1. Fernando then allegedly pulled out a gun and demanded the victim and his friend give him everything they had. Police said he shot the victim and stole the victim's $1,
Damn. Everything he had.
plus the friend's wallet, before running away He was charged with attempted murder and armed robbery.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
For $1. And he got the friend's wallet though, so he got the credit cards. All that good
He went right to jail though, so none of it
mattered.
none of it mattered.
This one is called All Man. It says Florida man tries hiding meth stash under cop car.
Damn.
That was one of yours?
Yep, go
okay.
ahead. I'm not gonna take mine out. Yep. I called it the meth kicker.
Okay. The deputies in Volusia, Florida County made a caught on camera drug arrest after a traffic stop in Dealing. John Schneider, 49, was charged with trafficking methamphetamine, tampering with evidence, and resisting without violence. His girlfriend, Lee Sandberg, was charged with conspiracy to traffic methamphetamine. The sheriff says he just dropped a bag that looked like dope on one side. Oh, he said he just dropped the bag like dope. Then you can hear him saying, "Oh man."
Your story didn't tell you how much it was?
No, they just said
because that's the the real problem with the
story.
Here
Here it is. Yeah, it says he attempted to drop a half pound of meth.
Half pound of meth.
Under a patrol vehicle.
Nigga, that is 224 grams. Nigga, that is 8 ounces of methamphetamines, nigga. You can drop 2-3 grams. You can drop that shit and kick it so far, nigga, nobody ever see it again. Half a loaf,
half a pound
of meth,
and then they found another gram in his sock.
Yeah, that was personal.
That's personal, yeah. It says
rest of that shit was money. That was personal use.
They said he bought the meth outside of Volusia and was working to sell it in Orange County.
He's not cooperating.
So Snyder's held on, $511,000 bond, and Sandberg is being held on a $500,000 bond.
Yep. I forgot to cough up 1.1 to get them out of there.
Oh man.
Oh man. Oh man.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. That was next on my list. That was next on my list because the next one is not fun at all.
I don't know which one you got.
The mail carrier.
No, I don't got that.
Florida mail carrier died Monday after being brutally mauled by 5 dogs.
God.
After her truck broke down in a rural area. Authorities say Jane Rock, 61, was screaming for help as the pack ambushed her, calling for attention of neighbors who arrived too late.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's some scary shit.
Yeah, she was mauled by it was a group of 5 dogs.
Damn.
And they came out, hit her on all corners, and then
I'm gonna make this one a Florida man.
I saw a video today. It was a lady sitting there chilling on the phone, and a fucking rabid fox ran up and started attacking her.
Damn.
And that old white woman beat the shit out that fox. Nigga. she was kicking that motherfucker so serious across the face and picking it up and throwing it and shit. It got some good bites on her. She got to go get treated and get some tetanus shots.
Yeah.
But hey, she whooped that fox ass. She whiz eye zooped that motherfucking fox's ass, nigga.
That's crazy. I'm gonna throw this one in there. That's why I was saying earlier. Lethal injection, man. Florida dangerous criminal sought after injected man with fentanyl, duct taping and stabbing him.
Goddamn.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Fuck he on.
I don't know. Florida authorities are searching for a violent and dangerous criminal who they say injected a victim with fentanyl against his will, binding him with duct tape and stabbing him in an attempted murder last week. The incident happened Monday evening in Tampa when 2 suspects conspired and attempted to kill a known associate who they believe would report their illegal activities to police. The 2 suspects forced the victim into the bathroom of a home where they attacked him and bound him. The victim survived the attack and was rushed to Tampa General Hospital where he's in stable condition. Investigators identified and arrested one of the suspects, 44-year-old Ciriaco De La Cruz.
Yep. He Asian and Mexican.
I don't know. It says the second suspect is only known as TC at this time.
Somebody got to do some telling.
It says according to detectives who say the suspect is transient and believed to be near Hillsborough Avenue, North Havana Avenue. I think he done left. And they couldn't even find this motherfucker, so he's still at large.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucking. And man, these people never cease to amaze me, bro.
No.
They never cease to amaze me, bro. It is literally always something. I think that's all for me because you took my meth kicker story.
Yeah, we good now.
Took my meth kicker story, brother.
We're gonna take this break and we'll be right back. Ain't nothing but a second for y'all. All right. Let's see here.
We back.
Atlanta principal. That's what it is.
Now we straight. Good.
Trailblazing Morehouse alum appointed youngest public schools principal in Atlanta. A 2014 graduate of Morehouse College has been named the youngest principal in Atlanta public schools history, having graduated from the system himself 12 years ago. Willis A. Sutton Middle School's newest principal, Dr. Dominique Merriweather, not only is the youngest at 30 years old, but the first black leader of the Buckhead Middle School.
Okay.
Says the school district announced their pick on July 29th after being impressed with his resume as a special education teacher for 9 years following his education. Despite him setting his sights on becoming a corporate attorney, he says the inner city kids he mentored during his time in special education are ultimately what changed his life. He says that one day I went to read to elementary school kids in Atlanta University Center area and I fell in love with the students.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to him.
Yeah. That is Dr. Dominique Merriweather.
Dr. Dominique Mayweather. Well, both our melanators are the youngest to do something in their profession.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
17-year-old Washington, D.C. teen becomes one of the youngest licensed black pilots in the United States.
Oh, shit.
This nigga's a licensed pilot at 17 years old.
That's what's up.
Nah, real talk. There's no age limit. 17-year-old high school student Christopher Bollinger.
Mm-hmm.
He is among the youngest black pilots in the country, thanks to an Air Force ROTC Flight Academy program.
That's what's up.
Chris confirmed he's licensed to fly any single-engine land plane, which is the first step to becoming a pilot. Christopher participated in an 8-week flight academy program in the University of Washington State. Christopher is a rising senior at Sidewall Friends School, has a bright future, and the team plans to apply to the Air Force Academy after graduation. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Pursue becoming a
full-on pilot.
Full-on pilot. But he's a licensed pilot at 17 years old.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Niggas is goddamn trying to figure out how to get a car. This nigga out here flying.
Flying planes.
Yeah.
He want to fly Lears.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker get money and they get to travel for
Yeah.
free. That's their job to travel.
Shout out to that young man.
Big shout outs to that. On to the fecals?
I got one.
I got 4.
Jeez. You sound like me the other day.
Yeah.
Well, I'll hop in the middle one of yours.
Alright. This one is called He's Just a Kid. Chicago off-duty sergeant captured with his knee in the back of a 14-year-old boy outside the Starbucks, charged with 2 felonies. An off-duty Chicago police officer has been charged for pinning a boy a teenage boy, to the ground outside of a Starbucks at the beginning of July, believing that the child was stealing his son's bike. The parents of the minor pushed for the cop to face felony counts of battery, stating the official racially profiled their son. And it says on Thursday, August 18th, Park Ridge Police Department released a press release stating that Cook County State's attorney has charged Michael Vitellaro.
Oh,
Yeah, he's one of them.
okay.
Michael Vitellaro, 49, with 2 felonies, misconduct and aggravated battery for his violent interaction on July 1st with Josh Nieves, 14. Vitellaro.
That's not his name.
Vitellaro, a department sergeant, was captured on video approaching, verbally abusing, and assaulting the boy after he touched his son's bicycle. And then, along with that, like while he was trying to, get on the boy, the other people was there telling him like, "Hey, all he did was wanted to move it so he could put his bike up."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was trying to.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to steal
space.
it. Yeah, he just gets some space. But yeah, so he went out there, put his hands on somebody's child. Now they about to get some money. It's Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry motherfucking Christmas, nigga. I'll hop in and spit mine off real quick.
Oh, okay.
You spoke about it earlier, man. It's the woman that got the shooting.
Yeah.
Oklahoma woman, high on meth,
Oh, she was.
slips off handcuffs and shoots an officer with an AR-15.
Yeah.
According to reports, Rachel Clay, 36, was detained by officers after she was found crawling around and barking in a homeowner's yard. When officers placed her in the vehicle, she allegedly broke free of her handcuffs and reached out for the officer's gun compartment. She then pulled out an AR-15 assault rifle, loaded the gun, then started firing on the responding officers and the civilians that called the police on her.
Oh.
Have you seen the video of this?
Yes.
Okay.
I seen it on DJ Ghost Reacts.
Okay, yeah, because this nigga, there's a video.
Yeah.
She fired 9 rounds, and luckily an officer and a civilian were only grazed by the bullets and were treated for non-life-threatening injuries. She was charged with 3 felony counts of shooting with intent to kill, and no word on bond yet.
Yeah, they had her for, what was it, 3-hour standoff?
Yeah.
Bullshit, they should have shot her ass up.
They should have tore that motherfucker. You know she was a complexion for the
Yeah,
protection.
I know, but
Because
still,
if that was one of us, boy,
it's over. That car would have been on fire.
It'd have been a 92-second standoff. And that'd have been them just trying to figure out how to shoot the gas tank.
But then again, nobody would have just got grazed either.
Yeah.
You hear that motherfucker when he got hit? He said,
Ew. I did. I told you I watched the video.
He said, ew.
Yeah. And them motherfuckers is lucky as fuck because they're
They
standing
are.
here talking.
Yeah.
And the bullets grazed both of them niggas.
Oof.
Like 2 different bullets. She shot at them niggas and they
Right.
grazed both of them.
Something's with them that day.
Yeah, somebody.
Boy,
Jehovah or somebody was with them niggas.
I got a Arizona bricker.
Okay.
A Circle K clerk hit in face with brick during robbery.
God damn.
Cops say a convenience store clerk was hit in the face with a brick when robbers came in and demanded a code to the cash register. Police in Phoenix were trying to identify the two who they say went to a Circle K around 2 a.m. one morning with another person in an attempt to rob the place. They say she struck the clerk on the ground until he was giving up the PIN number for the register.
God damn.
Investigators say the suspect stole cash and other items from the store. They are still at large. Yeah, females.
A brick, nigga.
Brick
That is a hell of a weapon inside the pig. I mean, it's damaging,
Yeah.
but a fucking brick. All right, Craig, you can hit Debo in the face.
Another fecal here. This is death beaten. Man beaten to death on Seattle Street by a serial criminal just released from jail.
Jesus Christ.
It says just days after being released from jail, a serial criminal violently beat a man to death with a metal bar in Seattle in broad daylight.
What's up with the metal bars?
I
You
know.
always find the metal bar murderers.
Especially in Seattle. Remember
Yeah,
that one
that's
dude,
where that one was at.
he was fucking with the bums.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Ain't that where the one lady was at when the people just sit there and watched her in the...
that was Philly.
That's Philly.
That was Philly. Talking about in the office.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that was Philly.
Okay.
The killing took place on the sidewalk of a busy street.
Damn.
Yeah, Aaron Folk, 48, violently attacked Rodney Peterman, 66, in broad day. He attacked the old man in broad daylight, August 2nd. He continued to beat Peterman with the metal pole even after the victim had fallen to the ground unconscious. Eventually, Falk fractured Peterman's skull and left him for dead on the sidewalk. He said while he was arrested and charged for his role in the death of Peterman, court records show that Pierce County Superior Court Judge Philip Thornton had released the assailant just days before the attack. Said 8 days before Thornton ordered Folk's release. Oh, before killing Peterman, excuse me.
Yeah.
He ordered his release without bail after he had been arrested for threatening to kill a security officer in a Tacoma. That's just one of their gas stations. And despite having a history of assault and aggravated battery, prosecutors asked that Falk be held on $10,000 bail, but Thornton ignored the request and instead released Falk with the order that he not commit any more crimes.
Oh, shit.
He's a serial criminal. A lady that was a witness to the attack, she attempted to intervene in the brutal beating.
She get her too?
Nah.
Okay.
Oh, she said no one deserves to be brutally beat like that. I apologize for not being there. One more club strike earlier. It's unacceptable and it should not have happened to anybody in the city. We can't do nothing about it. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
God damn.
So that's that one. Then this last one right here.
God damn, Jack.
This one's even worse.
Here you go.
Florida. This I said Florida. Florida stepdad gets life in prison after server saves tortured boy with note. It says a man from Orlando, Florida, would now spend the rest of his life behind prison bars for abusing his stepson. Timothy Lee Wilson, 36, was arrested and found guilty of numerous counts of false imprisonment, aggravated child abuse, and child neglect in June after a server at Mrs. Potato Restaurant in Orlando noticed that an 11-year-old child was being kept from eating by his family on New Year's Day.
Bullshit.
By his family, though. So it's not just his stepdad. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't eat, nigga.
Right.
Their mama's sitting right there looking stupid. Probably whooping her ass, too.
Probably. He says the server noticed the bruising on the 11-year-old's face and arms, prompting her to hold up a sign out of the parent's sight to get the boy's attention.
Nigga, do you need help?
That's what it says, too. Do you need help? When the child nodded that he did, she called the police. So further investigation found Wilson tortured and abused his stepson in a variety of ways. Let's see, then it says the child's mother, yeah, he just tortured and abused him. And then the child's mother, Kristen Swan, knew of the abuse and did not get the boy medical care.
Yeah.
Said the child had been tortured, maliciously punished, and deprived of food and water for days at a time. A search warrant revealed that the victim was kept in a separate hotel room used for storage, away from Mrs. Wilson, away from Mr. Wilson, the victim's mother, and the younger sibling. Says the boys.
I'm pretty sure the younger sibling was dude's kid.
Mm-hmm. It says the boys. Him was also made to do military-style exercises and hung upside down from a door by his neck and feet, and at one point handcuffed to a dolly cart on Christmas Day.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the chief of police believed that at the time the boy could have possibly died at Wilson's abuse if the abuse had continued.
If it had been intervened.
Yeah, so
Shout out to that waitress. She's a fucking hero.
it says on June 6th, the 6-person jury found Wilson guilty of 2 counts of false imprisonment of a child under 13, 3 counts of aggravated child abuse with a weapon, 4 counts of aggravated child abuse, and 1 count of child neglect. So he's sentenced to life on Friday. Last Friday, excuse me.
Good.
This happened in Orange County. Specifically, he was sentenced to multiple life sentences and multiple 30-year sentences to run concurrently. And then the victim's mother was charged with 2 counts of child neglect.
Yeah, but because her ass needs something too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, sick bitch.
Yeah, her ass
You gonna
needs
let that
something
shit
too.
happen to your kid and then his kid get to sit there and eat at Mrs. Potatoes? Yeah, fuck you. I don't understand that shit, man.
People be fucked up in the head, bro.
All the way. Excuse me, I'm just deleting this trash off my phone.
Can't have that.
Can't have that sitting there festering.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah, man. That's this week, everybody.
That's 64.
Yes, sir. We can call this one 24 to live.
24 to live.
All right.
24 to live. That works for me.
Gotcha.
As always, like and subscribe.
Hit those notifications and bells and comments and all that good stuff. Oh,
Talk to us when we talk back.
yes, sir.
Sometimes when motherfuckers comment, I be having to want to figure out what the hell they talking about because I be drunk for half this shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what? Nigga, oh, okay, all right, whatever, man. Nigga, I be drunk. You know what? I remember what I say.
Well, like always, y'all stay safe, keep coming back, and we out of
We're
here.
gonna keep recording. Y'all be safe.
All right, now.
Oh, happy 40th birthday to Doe.
Happy birthday, though.
She was yesterday.
Okay. Yeah,
She turned 40 yesterday.
that's what's up.
Yeah, a little milestone. So
It
happy 40th birthday.
is a big
to,
milestone. Man.
Yeah, friend, family, and occasional co-host.
Yes, sir. He sits on the couch with us.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Doe.
Happy birthday.